My name is Tamaya Dennard. I am proud to stand here on behalf of, honestly, one of my best friends in the world, PG Sittenfeld. PG and my relationship actually predates politics. We've been friends for a while. We had a lot of the same politics, and we decided that I would help him run for Cincinnati City Council. He's one of the best people that I know, best people I've ever met, and just to illustrate how strongly I feel about PG, I left a corporate job at Duke Energy to work for PG. And I can tell you right now, I don't make half my salary now that I did at Duke Energy, but I do not regret the decision that I made. One of the things that PG has really worked hard on in his first term is stakeholders, engaging stakeholders. Our city has done a terrible job in engaging people. So if there's a decision that involves you, you need to have a say in it. We believe that you can't possibly come to a consensus on what needs to be done if you're not hearing from all the people that it affects. I think we've done a really good job of that, and I think that I know that we'll continue to do a good job of that. One of the things I always like to say in our staff meetings is PG, he always said that you can't engage some of the people some of the time and expect to have a full picture of what's going on in the city. We've been to every corner of the city. We didn't wait till it was election time. We've been to every single neighborhood, and we're proud to do that. But not just going to the neighborhoods to say we're going. We go because we want to solve problems and resolve issues in those neighborhoods. Everything from, getting a crosswalk. There was a spray park in North Fairmount, South Fairmount, and there was no crosswalks. So we really couldn't understand, if you thought that this was a good place to put a spray park, why on earth is there not a crosswalk here? So we talked to the community council president, her name is Pamela Adams, and she said, I've been trying to get the crosswalk here for 3 years. We were able to get that done in 3 months. Another issue that we had was there's a senior citizen building called the Beechwood building on 334th Avenue. It's CMHA, it's a senior facility, and it's also a facility for people who are young and have some sort of physical disability. Well, they didn't have a crosswalk. There's a 46 bus stop that goes this way and that way on 4th Avenue. And I don't know how many of you have been in Avondale right there by the zoo. That's a pretty busy street. So I can't imagine people with walkers and crosswalks trying to cross the street, and they rely on the bus. And I talked to the president and she said, well, we've been trying to get a crosswalk here for 3 years. And that was in Bears, even though I wasn't in the city of Cincinnati, I was in Bears, that the crosswalk wasn't there in 3 years. We were able to get that done in 3 months. One of the other things we are proud of is that we had a small business owner. I don't know if any of you have been to this place. I shouldn't tell you I eat here because I eat here too much. Alabama Q, which is a place on a short bound. Well, the owner contacted us and he said, well, I've been getting a lot of tickets. I'm a small business owner. I'm the only one here. I park my truck and I go in and I come outside and there's tickets on my car every day. So what we did, we worked to get him a loading zone in that place so that he can successfully run his business and not have to worry about parking tickets all day. So that's just 3 examples. I can go on and on about things that we've done. And the thing that we hear the most is we've been trying to get this done since 2001, 2005, 2007, 2009. I'm proud to say those are things that we've done. I know Mr. Woods is limited in my time, but one thing I want to tell you too, one of the most creative things that we've done in the office is there's a piece of legislation, what we call ROCKY, which is Restoring Our Neighborhood, Restoring Our Communities Initiative. So I know a lot of you see blight in your neighborhoods, buildings falling apart, foreclosed properties. That's a huge problem, as we know. The financial world, the floor fell in 2008. So there's a lot of properties that were foreclosed as well. And so you would live next door to a house and you call Bank of America, you call the 800 number, you weren't getting anywhere, were you? 0 out, 0 here, 0 here, 0 there. So what we did was, and this is what I love about PG, how creative he is, we took a totally different approach to this. We did something where we said to the lenders, if you want to foreclose on a piece of property here, you have to make somebody available so that we will make sure, so that we'll make sure that there's somebody that can call and they have to actually pay to have their foreclosed property registered. So I want to be obedient, but I really appreciate you guys if you would support PG Sittenfeld, but literally, believe me, I can go on and on